Are we? You are live. Hey. Hello, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being here. I checked in on this chat like 25 minutes ago and people were already typing away. Also, I have to tell you guys, so this is the first time I've ever hosted a live stream before. And even though I had set everything up days ago, I did just now, like at 6:30, half an hour ago, try to go to screamyard.com with a C. I think I'm just in a Halloween mode, so that was fun. That was like a full solid minute of me going, what happened to the website? Anyway, it's gonna be fun tonight.
Did it pull something up when you searched that?
No, nothing was. It was just going to Google and like Googling ScreamYard. Yeah.
I was really hoping it came up with something.
I know, it should be something. Anyway, welcome you guys. Before I forget, I want to say thanks to Jess Williamson for putting together the worldwide Writeathon. I knew I wasn't going to be able to say that. This has been such a cool day. I've been popping in and out of all the sprints and chats, and it's just such a fun event. And for those of us who are still quarantining ourselves, this is such an awesome way to like get a good sense of community. And I can't write at cafes with writers anymore, but I can write with you guys, and it's just awesome. So I thought real quick, I want to give my co-hosts a chance to go around and introduce themselves, tell you a little bit about themselves, and also you guys in the chat, I would love to hear about what you are going to be working on today. So go ahead and let me know. Sarah, let's see, pointing that way. Sarah next to me. This is weird.
Yeah, I know it's really awkward and like I am Sara Scharnweber. I have a channel where I do vlogs mostly, but also random other crap. And then on Friday nights I do live streams and we do writing sprints as long as I am not having a cold. And now I feel better. So next week there will be a stream again. Yeah, and like I write books and they're on Amazon.
Oh, and what are you working on today?
Oh, yeah. I accidentally wrote a fantasy novel a couple years ago, so I'm trying to like figure out what to do with it.
That's awesome. I love that it was an accident.
It was an entire accident. It was supposed to be a slasher. It didn't work.
Maybe it's like a horror fantasy. That's a thing. That's a thing I would love to read.
Yeah, I don't know, it's weird.
Weird is good. Awesome. Okay, thanks, Sarah. Brooke?
Hi, I'm Brooke. I have a channel called BrookWrites. I do writing vlogs, reading vlogs. I do some tag videos, all that good stuff. So, if you're interested in that, go and check out my channel. I'm going to be working on a new adult romance today that I'm about halfway through my first draft in. So
nice. You're going to finish it just in time for NaNoWriMo.
Yeah.
Awesome. And Dal, how about you?
Right. Hello there, humans. I am Dal Cecil Runo, the partially blind alien who is an own voices author, aka the ace from space. As you can tell by my brand, I write primarily science fiction, but I like to explore other genres with my short stories, and I also write some poetry. I have a short story, a thriller crime set in Iceland with a noir-esque vibe. That's the pitch. I have a short story coming out this Halloween. It's called Danger. It's already available for pre-order, but the audio format is coming to my YouTube channel for those who prefer audio. And today I am recording my parts of the narration because it's a dual POV. And my writer brother is doing the other part of the narration, and I am recording mine. So if I have the camera on, which I may or may not, I don't know, I'm too shy. But like, and also I'm in PJs and I don't care.
Yeah, no.
All good. But yeah, but if you see me like in a sprint and I'm like,
yeah, no,
talking, I'm narrating. That's what I'm doing.
That's so cool. Also, what is going on with your lighting? This is amazing. This
this is my Northern Lights. You can see it in the camera, but this is my Northern Lights projector lamp.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I use it like that because I don't like to have normal light at night. I am a shy alien. I prefer that you focus on the lights, not so much on my face.
That light, I need to get one of those. That just looks awesome.
Yeah.
What an aesthetic you have going on.
Right.
Thanks,
You
Dal.
can see the cartoonish aesthetic of a similar
Yes.
kind on my channel.
Awesome. And Sarah.
Hi, everybody. I'm Sara Lubratt. I'm very excited to be here today. As the same with all of these lovely ladies, I make AuthorTube videos on my YouTube channel. Sara Lubratt, very simply. I make mostly writing-related content, mostly about me exploring writing a book for technically the second time, but this is the one that I'm actually trying to publish. So moving in that direction. And today I'm working on, well, I recently finished draft 2, and so I'm rereading the notes that I took and like working on larger plot issues before I start draft 3 today.
Nice. That's awesome. Cool. And for those of you guys who don't know me, I'm Michelle. I'm pretty new to YouTube. I started my channel in March, right at the beginning of the pandemic by accident. And I am a middle grade and young adult author. I've published about, I think I'm at 13 or 14 novels. And I'm also a creative writing instructor. So my channel, I post a video every Monday, and it's always either a writing workshop or like traditional publishing talk. And every Friday I post a writing vlog. And today I am working on my NaNoWriMo project. I have never done NaNoWriMo before. I'm very excited. And because I write full-time, like between my books and my ghostwriting, I haven't written something that's like indulgent and just for fun for me in well over a year. So that's what this project is. It doesn't have a real title yet, but I'm calling it The Thing from Coney Island because I am completely obsessed with Coney Island. And part of my Preptober is just rereading this book, which is filled with all kinds of awesome Coney Island history. There's time travel and all kinds of, like, it's kind of fantasy. I don't know what the genre is. Anyway, I'm trying to do discovery writing instead of plotting for the first time, and that's going to be super fun. So tonight, I'm just going to be reading from this book and doing a little brainstorming and adding some ideas to my doc and trying to have fun with it. And now I want to see what you guys are working on. And also, hey, I did it. Regina said she's working on the vampire sequel, over 91K now. Dude, Regina, how long is it going to be? That's amazing. You are making serious progress on that. Carrie is working on book 3 of the Urban Fantasy series, fast drafting as much of the series as I can. That's amazing. And Premises of Sound, I'm working on a uni assignment due today. Wish I was working on something more interesting like you guys are. That doesn't sound fun, but at least you get to do it in a fun group chat. Let's see. Laura says, I finished my horror short story about a Victorian Englishman in the Paris catacombs with a ghostly guide. Give me it. Yes.
I want it. Please.
Yeah, right?
I want it right now.
Witches and more are down there. I am so into that. Let's see. Oh, the chat jumped. Sorry if I'm missing anybody's. Let's see. Tessa. Hey, Tessa. I'm trying to decide what to try for Nano. I either have to rewrite my camp project has major errors and doesn't make sense, or maybe I will work on part of my memoir. Nice. I know Tessa is not a plotter. Tessa is firmly a pantser, so we're in that together. Let's see. And what about you guys, co-hosts? Are you guys plotters or pantsers?
I'm a hardcore planner when it comes to my books. So like my science fiction, besides science fiction, I feel like I need to plan ahead. Otherwise, I'm going to get stuck, or maybe one idea is not plausible. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Sci-fi, you do need to plan ahead at least a little bit, at my personal opinion. But
Sure.
when it comes to my short stories, I don't do physical outlines. I don't do like physical things, but my memory, I do everything in my mind. So I am a plantser when it comes to my short stories. It depends on the genre. For the romance short story, I was a complete pantser. I wrote whatever the crap I wanted. For my thriller crime thingy that I'm working on right now, the narration thing. So for that one, it just came out of me like volcanic lava. I felt it to the bone. So it just came out of me like a Fjallajökull when it couldn't hold it anymore.
That's a
sorry. Icelandic volcano analogies with me. Hello. I write about Iceland. It happens all the time. I am not Icelandic.
Because you have the Northern Lights in your room.
I just happen to love the culture, and the accent is coming through me because of my character, but I'm not. Clarify, no. But so it depends on the short story. I could be a pantser, a planter, or for the sci-fi book, I am a hardcore plotter with a physical outline with everything.
I think that makes sense. Different projects, I like to approach them in different ways. It just so much depends, you know. I definitely don't go at every book the same way. Yeah. CO, hey CO. CO is doing character research for my new superhero project. What? And psychology is a real good rabbit hole. You are correct. I really want to get to our sprint, you guys, but I want to see what everybody else is working on. Okay, Ashley's working on a horror novel. Oh, you just finished. Ashley, congratulations. That I have been needing to finish since August. Oh my gosh, that is awesome. Now starting on the last in a romance trilogy. Kanashi has been following me from like the beginning of my channel. Hi. I'm just trying to plot one of the novels I've been rewriting. Excellent. Kanashi writes by hand, like giant tomes of books, like hundreds of thousands of words, and she has them all in binders. I really need to see a picture of this one day because I am blown away by somebody who can write that much by hand. Okay, I'm going to get to more of you guys' comments after the sprint, but
it's
shall
time
we
for a sprint.
Awesome. Okay, let's see. I am gonna do
share the screen.
It's gonna go really well. I know it. It's gonna work. Hey, wait a minute. There it goes. All right, guys. So we're gonna start with a 20-minute sprint. Ready? Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2. Woo! Hello. Can you
Yes.
guys hear me? All right, we are back. How did you guys do? I will admit, I was stuck in the chat for like 10 minutes because I couldn't stop reading whatever you were saying, but I did eventually get to work. And I got about 300 words of brainstorming in, and I read a few more pages of my book. Brooke, how did you do?
I got 354 words. So
Did I mute you guys?
No, can you hear us?
I'm
No,
here.
we're unmuted.
Oh, I can't hear anybody.
Oh,
Oh.
Michelle.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh. I hear everybody.
Sorry,
wanna try?
guys. Can you see
we're
if you're
not
muted down there?
muted.
Yeah, we can all hear
Uh-oh.
each other.
I'm wondering if she turned off her volume or something.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I don't know what I did, y'all. Oh, I see somebody's in the private chat trying to help me out. Oh, you can hear each other and I can't hear you. Okay, cool. Well, Brooke, why don't you tell everybody how you did and I will try refreshing and see if that works.
okay, I got 354 words. Sarah, how did you do? Either Sarah.
I can't really count mine because I'm sort of editing something. I'm not writing, so I can't really count mine.
Michelle, do you hear?
Can you hear us now?
Yes.
Nope.
Okay,
I'll
okay.
control
Sorry about
something.
that, guys. Okay. Who else? How did you guys do? Dal?
I was working on trying to figure out what architecture in my story looks like.
Ooh, okay, wait. What's the genre again?
Fantasy.
That's so fun.
Mhm.
Oh
Yeah.
man. And did you decide on anything? Are you modeling it off something?
I think that one of the cities is going to be kind of like a little Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Very
So
cool.
I'm mostly on Pinterest trying to find buildings that I like.
That's the most fun part of research.
Oh, for sure.
And Dal, how about you?
I have been rehearsing and I cannot record right now because the person who lives with us, this old lady that we take care of, she's currently watching TV and that's very loud. So I cannot possibly do any formal recordings when she's watching TV because even if you go like, hey, can you lower it down? 5 minutes later, it will be up again. So so
Man. I'm
so
sorry.
but meanwhile I'm just rehearsing and nailing down the voice of my character and the accent and the inflections and all that stuff. So when the time to record actually hits, then it will be better. So it's
Yeah.
not wasted time, it's just rehearsals.
Voice acting is hard. Man, a good
It really
narrator can really do a lot for an audiobook.
it really is hard, and this is just a short story, but I have an accent to maintain.
Yes.
So that's gonna be. I want to do it the most respectful way possible, and I want
Right.
it to be as authentic as I can possibly pull off. But it's gonna be a challenge.
Yeah. That's exciting though. That's so cool. And Sarah next to me that way. Hey, I did it right this time. How'd you do?
Yeah. I'm working on sort of editing, kind of, so it's not really measurable, but I got through like a chapter.
Nice. All right. Hey, a chapter's great. All right, let's see how everybody else did. Kanashi plotted about 2 pages. Excellent. Carrie got about a third of a page handwritten and then played on my phone. I mean, understandable. Fridge Ghost got some character profiles done. Fridge Ghost is writing a middle grade. I'm very excited about this. Anytime somebody else is writing middle grade, it just makes me super happy. And next up is planning the town. That sounds super fun. Ashley, 624, dang girl. And I finished an audiobook. That was a productive 20 minutes.
Right?
Awesome. Sin got 389. You guys did great. Ayuki, hi. I managed to finish a scene and halfway through a curry bun scene. What is a curry bun scene?
I don't know, but I like it.
I would like to know more, please. That's awesome. Let's see. Hey, it's Caitlin. Hi, Caitlin. Caitlin, I'm making your pumpkin spice syrup this weekend. She posted a video, you guys, on how to make homemade pumpkin spice syrup for your coffee, and I am so doing it.
I made it a couple days ago. It was so good.
I'm very excited.
And it's vegan, Sarah. So.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Ooh. It is vegan. That's right. Yes, I'm very excited. So Kayla said, I drove home from work during that last sprint. I'm ready to work on character profiles for my NaNoWriMo project in the next one. Awesome. And Dana's here. Hey, Dana, I'm glad you beat the traffic. Natalie, I was able to finally finish critiquing 2,718 words and write up 745 words. Wow. Spread over 2 sprints. That's a lot. Nice. Emery, 312 words of villain outlining. Sounds like a lot of prepping is going on, a lot of Preptober. I figured out which scene to work on, wrote 68 words, and took my shower. I'm ready. Awesome, Regina. Alice got, dang girl, 876. How? That's amazing. The Like It project, 215 words of scheduling my Instagram post for Nano so I don't need to stress about them and keep that side of my platform strong. Way to go. I have not posted on Instagram since June. So respect.
I post only when I can. It's and it's rare. Yeah. Well done.
Tessa, I'm going to have to totally rewrite the 33,000 words from my July camp thriller. And I have too many POVs, but want to have that info they provide to the story. Not sure what I should do. Have you guys ever been in this position before?
When you say too many POVs, what do you mean? Because
let's see. Maybe like, I'm just going to give an example, Tessa. I don't know what yours is, but like, let's say you wrote 5 or 6 POVs. And you're thinking maybe it would be an easier to follow story if you drilled it down to 2 or 1. I've been in this situation before, and it's really hard because you get so attached. If you've been in all of their heads, you don't want to cut any of them, and like not cut them, but you don't want to cut their points of view. I think some stories do demand multiple points of view. So Tessa, like, tell us what it is about this story that makes you think that there's too many of them. And are you trying to go down to 1? Or are you trying to just like cut like, I don't know, 7 down to 4 or something like that? I would like
Tessa says over 5 POVs. So
over 5 POVs. I mean, that is a lot, but like some of my favorite novels, especially fantasy novels, have tons of POVs. Like they get up there. I don't know. Nothing wrong with it. Let's see. I'll get a couple more. Heather, I was working on something else just now, a video for my other channel. Nice. Oh, wait, we got an explanation here from Mayuki. It's a pastry that's filled with curry, a Japanese food. That sounds fantastic. Hey, Kevin's here. Hey, Kevin. What are you working on? Let us know. CO is research on middle children led me discovering what was missing from my childhood. Writing is therapy indeed. Oh my gosh. That sounds like kind of an intense revelation for a 20-minute writing sprint. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, Charlie's here. Hey, Charlie. Laura fed the rabbit. That sounds like a metaphor. Fed the rabbit who was demanding creams. I think she means a real rabbit. Must stay on his good side. Yes. Also looked for some pencils. Important. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Turk, I had to drop like 6 POVs. What was your total? And what was your final total? I need more information. That's a lot. That would be a hell of a rewrite.
It's a thing, when we're talking multiple POV, we need like more information to be able to give you more assistance with the POV writing.
I can say, like, from a teacher perspective, like my writing students in the past, when they've had problems with multi POVs, it's because originally when they chose to write multi POVs, it's because they had a main character, they had one, but there were certain things they didn't know how to tell from that character's point of view, so they just needed to get into this person's head. But it just doesn't work unless all of your point of view characters have a complete character arc. Like they need their own emotional journey. They can't just be, it can't be because you don't know how else to provide that information to the reader. So that's something to think about. And it does, if you get into that problem and you've already written the draft, it does usually lead to a pretty big rewrite. But you do have two choices. Either figure out how to get that information in that one point of view, or give those other characters a good emotional arc and not just like using them for like backstory and exposition.
I always say that they have to be their own people.
Yeah.
Like, it can't be aiding one character, because we get a POV, so they, even though they should be their own people anyways, they like really have to be.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just like the villain, right? The antagonist. Like, even if the antagonist doesn't get a POV, like they have to have an emotional journey of their own. They have to have like motivations and be real. Definitely same goes for all of your individual characters. Have you guys ever read Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo?
I read it very recently.
Yeah.
I found it to be a very difficult read. I'm not going to lie.
Really?
Now, well, okay. The first point of view, you never ever see again. The very first point, like I was like, who is that? It was just strange, but it was good. The story was good.
It was. That I forgot about that. That was a weird choice for a multi-POV book
So
to give, like, with essentially a prologue from the point of view of a character that we will literally never see again.
And I don't know if he died or if he just never had a point of view again because they didn't like him very much. I don't know.
I think he died.
He died too.
But the 5 or 6, I can't remember, main point of view characters, they all do definitely have their own journey. So it's a good example for that. Kanashi says, I'm currently in that POV problem. That's what I'm trying to plot through right now. My POV is first person for 3 characters and 2 characters with third person. That is tricky. That is very, very tricky. One thing I would definitely think about is why specifically you chose first person for some of them and third person for others. Nothing wrong with that. But again, just like, what was the reason behind that choice? That would be a good.
You should always have a reason behind everything that you do with your writing. You cannot just throw something out of the blue because, I thought it was cool. No.
No, I mean, or you can, but rewrites are going to be epic.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. Yeah, listen to Michelle. Don't listen too much to me. I have to clarify because like people don't know that I'm partially blind. A lot of people they don't know me. So I don't have the luxury of I can fix it later. No, I don't have the eyesight to do that. So I have to be very cautious from the beginning.
That makes sense.
That's why I always do everything with a Y in my writing.
Mm-hmm.
So, but you're right. You can throw. Michelle is right. You can throw in something that's just cool, so long as you find a reason later.
Yes, exactly. Kevin says, Kevin did a vlog about this recently. I'm working on my kind of romance book and also a secret project. I want to hear more about the secret project, but then it wouldn't be a secret. Regina says, as long as you don't lose your readers, you can have 5 POVs. Another tactic could be to have one character put musings in a journal. I like when villains do that. Ooh, what books have villains with musings in a journal? I think I would actually like to check that out.
That would be fun. I want to read that.
I would totally read that. I love this. I think Amy gave us a little snippet here. I stared down at the rows of knives. My babies, I smirked. Never has a person ever talked to knives like they would to children, he chuckled. That's very cute. I like it. Let's see. Okay. One more thing, and then where are we? Alice, I have 3 different POVs, all in third person, 2 main characters and the villain that only get 1 chapter at the start of each act. Sounds like you have that well structured and thought out, Alice. That's really cool.
Yeah.
I'm hearing about everybody. Man, I could get lost in this and just listen to you guys talk about your books forever, but we could probably do another sprint. So let me get this all set up here. Eek. And all right, 2 more 20-minute sprints if we have time. The next one might have to be a little bit shorter, huh? All right. There we go. 3, 2, 1.
Hello.
Okay, I think I have sound this time. Yay. Y'all, I do not know what happened with that timer. Like, I saved the same 20-minute timer and I hit play and suddenly it was a 15-minute timer. I don't know. So that was a 15-minute sprint. I'm sorry. But, it's already after 8 o'clock, so it's probably for the best. How did you guys do?
More rehearsals.
More rehearsals. Is the woman next door still
that's gonna take
watching
until
TV?
quite late. I mean, I'm gonna be. I think I'm gonna be at Charlie's stream later. I think I said I would. So
Okay.
I think during that stream I will also be rehearsing, and then later in the very late night, then I can record because then everybody's sleeping.
Dal, do you
I
ever
do.
sleep?
I slept. I said hello to Dana Golin when she was streaming, and I slept since. So since they
Have you?
yeah since I said hello because I really and I left it running in the background, and then I took a nap there.
You don't have a normal sleep schedule, do you?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
That doesn't surprise me. 'Cause
What
when
is
you
what's-
ask about
What is circadian rhythm? What is it? How do you eat it? I don't know.
how the rest of you guys do.
I'm still just researching architecture.
That's just the funnest.
Yeah, I'm not trying to rush it. I'm really enjoying this.
That's awesome. Nice. Brooke, how about you?
I got 353, so I'm consistent at least.
Yes, very. That's awesome. And Sarah?
I finished what I was working on there, and I got annoyed with working on it, so I switched to
Yes.
Love
the
that.
writing. So
Understandable.
I then wrote like 150 words. So
All right. Awesome, guys. This is going great. I forgot to check my word count, but I think I got like between 100 and 200 more of brainstorming and read another couple of pages. I was reading about a brothel on Coney Island in the late 1800s that is shaped like a giant elephant. So it's a weird place, y'all.
Okay.
Oh, real weird place. Let's see what else. What's everybody been doing? Grace, I've handwritten half a page. Excellent. See, that is why I don't handwrite. My hand cramps so easily when I handwrite. Oh my gosh. But I wish I could do it because I love notebooks so much. The novel Nana says, I have a past POV from the live version main character and a present afterlife POV of the same main character, a time-traveling ghost. That is in my wheelhouse.
Yeah,
I'm ready to read
Novel
this.
Nana has been dealing with this project for a while.
Yeah, this sounds like it would be a tricky one to plot. For sure.
I remember she was talking about it on one of Lisa's morning streams.
It's how they communicate. Wow, communicating with the ghost of your dead self. That sounds intense. I love it. That's awesome. It's also got a twist in the POV, which is a spoiler, so I can't say what it is, but from the book's title, Shattered Doll, you may be able to guess. I don't know if I could guess from that. It probably seems really obvious to you, Novel Nana. But I don't know. That sounds really awesome, though. Yes, I agree with Fridge Ghost. Let's see. Important update. I just ate dinosaur-shaped noodles.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Very.
I want some.
Very much. Oh, we had a question, and it just skipped ahead, but somebody was asking if anybody has any knowledge about sword fighting. Do you guys see where that comment went? Dang it.
I saw it earlier, but
Yeah, I can't find it now. But if anybody knows anything about sword running, drop that in the chat. Let's see.
I'm not a fantasy writer as of right now. So I wrote one fantasy short story, and I like it and all, but I feel like fantasy is very visual, so I am like, maybe in the future, not now.
Could write okay. Oh, wait, I have to show Kevin this because he says elephant brothels are my favorites. Lest you guys think I'm making this up, here's an actual picture of it. It was gigantic. And it was like the rooms, see how you can see like the breakdown of the rooms.
Oh my god.
That's so weird.
Weirdest place, I'm telling y'all.
I need to show that to my brother.
Let's see. Kate said 338 for me, and finally finished my chapter rewrite at 5.6K, 2K above the usual. Very good. That's awesome. Let's see. Any other updates here? Why an elephant though? Wait, I clicked on the wrong thing. Somebody asked. Oh, Caitlin asked why an elephant though. I don't know. You know what? I will go back and read that part again and tell you if there was a reason that the elephant was chosen. Actually, no, I did read it because finding the elephant was a Victorian age euphemism for sex. That's why. I learned something, guys. Okay. Although I do appreciate this. Is it because the nose is phallic? I mean, maybe. Let's see. Regina, sword fighting. Start with a number on YouTube. There's a guy who talks about castles and sword fighting. And all kinds of medieval stuff. Ooh.
Let's put the hashtag.
Shadiversity. That's the channel where he talks all kinds of medieval stuff.
Oh, nice. That sounds awesome. Regina, thank you. Great recommendation.
Let me see if I can find the link and I drop it in the private chat.
Theo, you know why elephant ruffles? Because they never forget. Theo, you are so good at punchlines. It's ridiculous. That's awesome.
She should write comedy, I swear. You should, please. You should
That
write
was so
comedy.
good. Alice says, oh, it was Amy who asked. Alice took mixed martials and that used swords. Wow. Okay. Awesome. Yeah. Get together there. Carrie, Coney Island had some crazy things. They had one of the first NICUs as well. Interesting. That's so cool. All right. Let's see, guys. It is almost 10 after. Should we do one more 15-minute sprint and then we can do the outro?
Yes.
Sure.
Excellent. All right. Cool. Let's get this set up. And I'm going to go back to the beginning. All right. One more. Sorry. Forgot how many things I have to click. All right, there we go. All right, here we go. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Yay! All right. We're done. I tried to type some stuff in the chat and totally
We
messed it
are
up, but it's
done.
fine.
We are
Yay! How'd you guys do?
I took a break from my own recordings because, oh my god, I'm so tired now, and I need
Yeah, that sounds
yeah,
exhausting,
and I need my energies for whenever I am actually going to record. So I was listening to what my writer brother sent me, and oh bloody hell, it's wonderful and scary because the character is supposed to be a little bit scary, but it's so good. It's
all
so
right.
it's so good. It's so good and scary. I will have nightmares, but it's great.
Perfect.
I mean, that's awesome,
Very.
though. If that's
That's
what it's
awesome.
supposed to do.
Yeah. So my happy face is because I am listening to the recordings and it's so good. It's like
Oh, that's
no,
amazing.
not mine. Mine will be the best I can, but his recordings are amazing.
That's really cool. I'm very excited to hear this. Let's see, Sarah down below me. How'd you do?
Same thing. Just looking at
Cool.
architecture.
Did you find any elephant brothels?
Not yet. Not yet.
And other Sarah, how'd you do?
I got 423.
Dang, yeah, nice.
Awesome.
Very good. And Brooke? Excellent.
I
Man,
got
this was really
283.
productive, guys. I only got, I think, let me highlight real quick. No, not only 148. That's not bad. There was a little more reading this time, and a little bit more. It was all good. Let's see. Oh, I wanted to show you guys. I dropped this in the chat. This was courtesy of Dal. This is the medieval channel we were talking about earlier that has some sword fighting stuff. So that link is in there. And also, I dropped this in the comments too, if you can't find it in the chat. But in a couple weeks, I'm doing a talk on mystery plotting at the Escape the Plot for summer or summit. I think it auto-corrected me there. It's a summit, not a summer. And it's a free virtual writers conference. Just follow the link and you can register, and you get like 3 days, 20 different authors all giving talks on story structure, and there's like free downloadable things and prizes and all kinds of stuff, and it looks like a lot of fun. So I would love to see you guys here. And let's see who is doing the next stream. That would be Charlie Dorset. So I hope you guys all head over there.
Charlie, drop me a link.
Kanashi, I only started doing these during Camp NaNoWriMo over the summer, and I got totally addicted. And once camp ended, I was so sad because there weren't live streams constantly happening every day. They're just so motivational, and yeah, I'm so happy this exists. Let's see. Amy was saying, when I don't feel like writing, I normally go on Pinterest for inspiration. That is a really, really great tip. And let's see, Ayuki got 437. Very, very good. Heather worked on her cards and outline and oh, you're going to be on Charlie's stream. Well, we will see you soon, Heather. That's awesome.
Nice.
I'm writing a sci-fi mystery. Yes,
Stig, I want to be your
blending.
friend, Stig. I want to be your friend.
That is very cool. All right, we should do our outros real quick so everybody can get ready for Charlie's stream. So let's see, Sarah. I did it right. Sarah, would you like to go first?
Sure. I'm Sara Scharnweber. I have a channel where I do writing sprints on Friday nights at 7 p.m. Central Time, and I do vlogs on Friday nights. I have a couple books on Amazon, and I'm a mess. So that's it.
I love it.
Love that.
Thank you. Brooke?
Yeah, so I'm BrookWrites. I have an AuthorTube channel. I make AuthorTube videos about my writing journey, do some vlogs, do some book videos, all that good stuff. And I actually stream every Saturday morning when there aren't cool things like this going on. So if that's something you're interested in doing, I would love if you would come join me for sprints, because that's fun.
Thank you, Brooke. Dal?
Thank you very much for having me today.
Yeah.
I'm having a great time here. I am Dal Cecil Runo, the partially blind alien who is an own voices author, aka the ace from space. As you can tell by my brand and stuff, I write primarily sci-fi, but I like to explore other genres with my short stories. I have a thriller short story coming out this Halloween in ebook, already available for pre-order, and in audio on my YouTube channel the day of the release. So if you prefer the audio, you can subscribe to my channel and check it out. Hopefully you will like it. I stream every Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern. So every Wednesday religiously, I have co-host, whoever jumps in, and I also write some poetry that you can also find on my channel. All my social medias are Dal Cecil Runo, like the name you see on screen. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Dal. And Sarah, who's getting compliments in the chat, I'm going to put that up right there.
Thank you, Grace. That's amazing. I'm Sara Lubratt. I also make YouTube videos. I post 2 videos a week. They're either writing vlogs or writing experiments or whatever I'm dealing with that week in writing. And then every weekend, typically on Saturdays at like 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, I do live streams, but I know that life happens and I'm flexible with that. So I try to do one every weekend. However, it's not always on Saturdays, but that's
Good
me.
plan.
Thank you so much, Michelle, for having us on here.
Thank you guys all so much for doing this with me. And I'm Michelle Schusterman. I'm a middle grade and young adult author. My YouTube channel is Writing Workshops, Traditional Publishing Talk, and Writing Vlogs. And thank you. I feel like I've been super derpy as a host here. This was a really cool experiment. Thank you guys so much to the co-hosts, and again to Jess Williamson, and for everybody in the chat for coming. And I will see you guys on Charlie's stream. Have a good night, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.